And I'm the one with the J-O-B. So baby, why won't you give me some tea?
Welcome back on Nightly Fix News Start Night FM. It's your boy Nara here with Kimmy.
Hello.
We're here, DJ Burns, big up yourself. Javi in the building, Ari is also in the building. People, she's a bit under the weather. Just see with her, alright? But it's all about our special guest right now. Reggae veteran, reggae crooner.
Yes.
Junior Kelly. Mr. If Love's So Nice, tell me why it hurt.
Nara,
So
you just
bad.
butchered
That
the
was
man.
alright.
You could have punched him, Mr. Kelly.
No,
alright.
man, I like you the butchering. That's making go on.
So you actually,
Yeah, man,
actually butchered the song. Alright, okay.
All our bathroom artists and lot of
Alright, that does a lot for my
I love
confidence.
your
Alright.
good demeanor. That is very.
Thank you, Kimmy.
But yeah, going back to that song, you know, what inspired? It sounded like you did go through something at the time. Like,
I've been asked that question many times.
Yeah.
You know, on interviews before.
And my first chance to talk to you, me never answered that.
Me never
No problem. I was awaiting that, that question. Anyway, it's from other people's experience.
Oh.
I mean, a great writer write from his or her own experience. A greater writer write from others.
Right.
And both his or hers. But in this case, it's from others.
But you never been through them type of heartbreak there?
Yes, but at the time when it was written, sir,
Oh, okay.
then I got through
Okay.
that. Never did I got through that. So that's after the fact. But me didn't know eventually, if you're on this place called planet Earth, and you believe in love and you're searching for it. Sometimes when you're searching for it, you're not gonna find it at the same time when you're searching for it. What you're more refined is heartache. But that's it's a part of the whole building block of love, you know what I mean? The whole experience that you go and gather as you grow older. So yeah, but at the time, no, it was others' experience.
I feel I'm just get a life lesson in love, much needed.
Why not?
You learn.
Yeah, I learned something.
Good.
But yeah, I released a 10th album. What's the name of the album?
No.
Urban Poet.
Releasing.
Well, it's been released.
It's been released. It's
Right.
released from last year, yeah, June.
Right.
Urban Poet. So is it poetry based off of the name or?
No, and it's the funniest thing about it. A lot of people think that you have to name an album or a novel of something inside of the book or inside of the album
be
itself.
very on the nose about it, yeah.
It can be about the writer's experience, what he's going through at the time when he's creating the album. And in my case, Urban Poet is just a metaphor where we use to describe an individual who's using the best of the past. A person who's living in the now is using the best of the past to guide them in the future. That's an urban poet in my sense.
You know what, baffled me? This is your 10th studio album, correct?
Yes, Kim.
So, where have your market been? Go back to what the whole dancehall thing, Vibes Cartel thing. This is your 10th album compared to If Love's So Nice. On that album in 2000, year 2000.
2001.
So we're around
yeah, man.
here.
And
Right,
the ending
so
of 2000.
Your release what? How many more albums after that?
After that album, actually, Love's So Nice. That album wasn't my first album either. But
Right.
I released the album before that. But back to the point, it was my my ninth.
It was your 9th?
Yes, so the Urban Poet is the 10th.
Oh. So where did you do the marketing
No.
for that, and how well did that do?
You mean
Urban Poet.
Urban Poet? Well, that album was done in Jamaica. I mean, the recording, the recording part of it, but the mastering of the album and the rest of the process, to mix the album, was done in Austria. The Austria is an Austrian company actually produced this album. A company called Irie Vibration out of Vienna, Austria. It took me practically a year to
record the album?
To record the album, not to research material or get anything like that done. It's just to pace yourself when you're doing an album, getting the right texture for a particular song. Sometimes you can't rush that process. A chemistry, you can't rush chemistry. Chemistry, written words don't really add any chemistry. You add chemistry to written words, and it sometimes take a combination of people to make that chemistry see the light of day, like the right recording producer who's taking the vocals at the time. Because sometimes you take vocals and you go home and you listen back, and you're saturated every day in the studio. After a while, you're not hearing as clear as you would like to hear as an artist. I'm speaking from experience. And the producer is a second set of ears. So that means if you, for some reason, bog down for 3 hours in the studio and your pronunciation not come out too correctly, but you're so saturated, you don't remember.
Right.
You get bogged down and do so much things. He or she provide the next set of ear. If you said, no, Kelly, that pronunciation, blah, blah, blah. Spare the time from going home, listening to it back again, I have to end up go back in the studio and do the same thing over again. So it's spare time there, so when you have more technical ears in the studio doing that. So those are one of the reasons why an album of this nature would take me a year.
Time.
Yeah.
And I really ask, like, the marketing, like, you marketed it overseas.
Yeah, like what you have in mind in terms of marketing.
Back to the whole marketing question. Marketing an album, especially a reggae album, an artist of my caliber from overseas, it's not necessarily good.
Of my caliber.
It's not necessarily good.
Yeah.
Why? Because we're talking about a product that is a genre that started in Jamaica, originated in Jamaica. And I tell you the craziest thing about the market, because this is some unwritten rule with our industry that a lot of people have them finger upon it, but them can't find the words for it. When we have the music here, even though most Jamaicans we want a free download or a free copy, but there is a certain degree of endorsement where happen in a Jamaica that if it happen anywhere else, it now go have that real momentum and that solid feel and that authentic endorsement that starts in Jamaica at the epicenter, ground zero, Jamaica. Me call it ground zero. All right. So the strategy was at first to start promoting outward, inward. And I said, no, let's promote outward.
Okay.
It is respected more. It is recognized more when you promote from here. Even if it's a production company that is not necessarily stationed are originally from Jamaica. Anywhere else in the world, it can't happen. But of course, you can produce reggae music anywhere in the world. But best if you start promote it from here.
But you think that it's worth it though? Because we had this discussion earlier that Jamaicans aren't really buying albums.
No,
so is more reconnecting and putting your finger on it and on the pulse? Is it worth that extra 10 copies, what you might say?
No, it's not about, because the thing about your statement is it's not about sales alone.
True.
That makes a song the song. You understand it? Because we're no longer in the music industry, we are in the entertainment industry. And it entails a lot of other stuff that goes with entertainment, and not just only writing the song, performing the song. The appearances and the various different programs are all a part. Not only like for instance, an artist, I tell about the whole entertainment part of it. It's not just only to perform. It's appearing as a guest on a program that helps.
Such as 96.
Yeah. All right. Remember, slice it right down the middle. Yeah, we're on 96, but we're talking about music, and we are talking about my input in the industry, and of course my new album. But not only that. When I say entertainment industry, it's no entertainment industry where an entertainer like myself will go on another program and be a judge for something else where they have nothing to do with performing.
Okay.
So but I'm racking up appearances. I'm getting popular. I mean, everybody can recognize and see me out there in the street and all of that, So, because one of the worst things for an artist, walking down the street, I call it one of the worst things. Walking down the street and somebody say, I know you, No, nobody not supposed to say.
So that
know you. They're supposed to shout your name.
That actually happened.
You understand, Kimmy?
Yes.
No, not necessarily. But I go through all of them things there in terms of saying what would be. Come and sit and think. What would be the worst thing as an artist to hear out there? You know, as an artist, who popularity is important to an artist's longevity. Yeah. So I consider that. To me, I mean, I don't want it to happen to me, but I consider it as one of the worst things as an artist. For somebody walk up to you, well, should I know you?
Yeah.
In your country and say, exactly, you know.
If I'm not,
or even worse than that is, you're still doing music. Somebody go to you and say, you know, but it can't happen. So it's not just. So back to the point. It's not just. It's not music industry anymore. It's broader than that. It's the entertainment industry, and it entails appearances and all of that.
You know, the sad thing is people might be listening to you and them see this and they put this out and probably say the same thing about you, like Junior Kelly still the music, like them probably just know you from the Love So Nice,
right.
or like the local, you know.
Correct. And you're correct, but the thing is,
if I'm not mistaken, you said 2001 was the last one.
As a matter of fact, stick up in, when I first came in the room, you said something about the return or something like that.
No.
Oh, okay, correct.
He said veteran.
A veteran.
Veteran,
Yeah,
man. Veteran.
All right, you want now back to the point where you were mentioning in Jamaica, people. My chances are people might say so, or people might say that, and I'm not even there to hear about them say it to amongst one another, right?
Yeah.
No, they put it
Okay,
in the
fine.
comments.
The point is this. That's fine. That's okay, you know. As long as I know what I'm doing, I'm still doing music. I'm still in the lab. I'm still writing. I'm still touring. I'm still in demand other places in the world, and that's the beauty about being an artist living on planet Earth. It's big, and reggae music is out of the box, and they're everywhere. So the music is so beautiful because. For instance, I fly from here to Barbados 2 hours and a couple of minutes thereabout, right? And a good day. And I will have an album or 2 songs in Jamaica that me I do everything for promote it. Everything, because me know a lot of times you promote some music and you just need to sit back and rethink how you promote the strategy of promoting. Okay, you're promoting it. And yes, it's to get little airplay, little or no airplay, and you fly 2 hours away from here, and the song is a #1 song. Everybody love it. The beauty of music. True. So if in the diaspora, my name might not be as popular, and in Jamaica, but guess what? The world have gobbled me up, and I'm thankful.
Yeah, well,
because the music big, the thing big.
Talk that talk.
Yeah. But if I'm not mistaken, you said the last album, the 9th album, was released in 2000.
Oh, sorry. But I have that wrong. In terms, when you mentioned Kimmy about 9th album, no, Love So Nice wasn't the 9th album. I said the last album I did, and that was it wasn't I Hope, so I'll tell you which album. It was Smile. So Smile? No, Sasha, help me out. Okay, the last album that I did.
Don't look good, Junior.
No, because me an encyclopedia, me now walk with everything now. Down to computer can crash, brother. So what I'm to me and my brain, and that's why we have assistants.
True.
You understand? So we boom and we call for that, right? So the last album, Sasha, Red Pan, all right? So I was referring to it.
You remember the year?
The last album, Red Pan. Yeah, man, two years ago. 2007. No,
2007. It's not 2 years ago,
no,
Junior.
2007. 2007. Oh, you're a liar for this radio station. Are you the comic relief? Hold on, you're the liar or you're the
Sometimes
can you imagine Kimmy come on the program and Kimmy a murder you and me a savior and look how you're going with me right now. Oh. Okay, so you're the liar and the comic relief for this station. All right, me get you now. I bet you not do that again. This mean war. Ready?
All right.
Ask the question then.
Go ahead, Naro.
I believe I even said that to you.
But you know what? Me gonna take it from a total complete.
No, the 2007 is when 2010 the album released. But as me said, when sometime my album them in the making, long before then, you know, a lot of the stuff them when we write now, maybe now go come out and that's why I write that way there. Right, timeless
music
commentary,
right.
timeless commentary.
You hear
Them
that?
type of thing they take time for do.
No, it simply means that no matter whenever
no.
it's released, it's still have relevance.
Yeah, and not only that, back to the accuracy of the timeline, the date. Sometimes I write a whole entire album and put it down. And me regard say when me actually finish the album finish write the album release are done. Me call it done and that a done date. But the album no release yet because me no record it yet. It no mix it, it no master yet. And then the producer, everybody else would have called that the date when the album actually, the product itself finish and release, that is the date. But as a writer, we have a whole heap of date in our head. Like when me done write a song, but it not gonna release until next 6 months. Me called it when me done write that song and said that date upon the bottom of the song, that are my date when the song finish. You understand?
Yeah, man, that's it. Would you say you're a bit of a perfectionist though?
Of course I am. Yeah. You figure that out. That's what the psychology of that too.
Well,
That's actually her.
Let us talk about the European tour that you just came off. Because you mentioned that you're big in the global space, you know, so it's like you just came off. Other people wouldn't probably know.
The Rotterdam
Festival
tour. Yeah,
tour.
Rotterdam tour.
You were
Rotterdam
the
and friends actually.
Right, you were the headliner
Yes,
artist.
yes,
Along with what? Bob Marley's grandson?
Yeah, Bob Marley's grandson is Bambata and Wailing Soul, which is veteran in the business.
Oh, like you see, that's what we're talking about. Because I personally don't know some of those names, like
Wailing Soul.
Wailing Soul. But you know, we know that the biggest reggae market is in Europe. It's in Europe. Sorry, right? It's the European
Give me to
market.
wipe off the milk.
So I mean, no. So I know that. Yeah.
Why, is it a reference to how young you are?
Yes.
Yes. So I know that our biggest market is very sad that our biggest market is in another country, but yes, it is so. So you know, like them people, they're really big over there. You know, so you know, in my talk and him I say, yo, you might not seem kind of relevant in Jamaica, please don't kill me. But you know, you're big elsewhere. So I could just like highlight what was going on, in Europe.
Yeah, well, in Europe the thing is growing, and I'll say it in this way because the European Union is growing in size. A lot of other Eastern Bloc countries are being accepted in the whole European Union. So the music is actually spreading along with those countries that are now accepted into the Union. You know, so we're going close. We're going to places like Georgia. Georgia is a state a little bit outside of Russia, right on the Russian border. Was once a part of the USSR. But the point is, there are more countries who are being accepted into the union, so the music is being spread. So the market is getting bigger, not actually stagnant or reach its halt.
So would you say that is your biggest market?
I would say yes. And the reason why I say yes, it just seems like the European people, when they come out to business and putting on live shows and so forth and events, them always link you for your date 18 months before.
Oh, they're
we out. Yeah, them thorough and them choose a long time.
Right.
And the reason why I say Europe mainly, as one of my main places that I'm frequent, is because other places, you know, approach us for dates, but when them come, the date them already book out. So it's not like I'm not in demand anywhere else. In South America, it's the same thing, but the dates them already gone because it so happen that the live shows mainly happen over the summer, and sometimes the dates them bottleneck up or overlap and all of that. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with North America too. It's the same thing all the way up to Canada.
All right. Well, we kind of run out of time, but we did want to ask you this just one last question.
Sure.
When Love So Nice, I guess that was the song that got the big bus.
Yeah, man. Change
at the time,
raise
people
the bar,
did
all
say
of that.
the next Sizzler and Cape Town. You didn't feel any pressure to live up to them title or people that try to put fire.
No, those titles.
You pay attention
the
to
reason
it,
why words are important, you know, brother. The reason why me not feel pressure to be living up to those titles or anything like those or those standards, because Love So Nice set a standard for itself. Love So Nice put Sing J on the map. Love So Nice raised the bar. You know what I mean? So I am a standard bearer myself. So when I hear individuals when I really do them research and just say any little thing off at the top of them head and I compare me laugh because me know so me actually set a standard for myself.
Thank God we never do that.
You understand? So when them say something, me can't live up to somebody else's standard when I'm actually a standard bearer myself.
Got it. So, you know, like, we're really out of time, but one, if you please tell the people that we can find you on social media. Are you on social media?
You're up on that.
First,
You're up on the social media. The man have the man list it down, have him pay for.
Me have my thing, man. Have my thing. But first, the album Urban Poet, 16 wonderful tracks. You can get them on iTunes, Amazon, and VPAL. Well, on all my social, social link to them.
Right.
Facebook, Junior Kelly Music, Twitter, JR Official, no, JR Kelly Official,
Yeah.
Instagram, JR Kelly Official, SoundCloud, Junior Kelly TV Music. You know, my item are going on. I need my spectacle.
I'm here to
Me no study up here, no must know.
Man, bringing me the brief people for reminding what I
go. Contact. SoundCloud, Junior Kelly Music, YouTube, Junior Kelly TV, and of course my official website, www.juniorkellymusic.com.
The Mango website.
The Mango,
it doesn't get any better than
hopefully
that.
this interview make and next 10 extra people buy the album.
I'm catching an argument earlier. Yeah, powerful topic about buying the music and supporting. It's two different things between. Enough people think say supporting the music is begging a free download. You know, understand, and not buying a concert ticket and getting one of them look easy. Skype, and when I call it now, swipe concert ticket and not supporting the music. So you make some serious point, because I was outside waiting in the waiting area, and I'm really the topic them powerful, and it's serious about the supporting of the music, because enough people have the wires crossed. When the matter about support, is not really support.
True.
Yeah,
all right, people, I have to give thanks to Junior Kelly passing through.
Nightly Fix.
This is right. This is a 96 before. But give thanks people. Junior Kelly Nightly Fix.